Michael, hi Andy, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you, mate.
Wonderful. What can we do for you today?
Mate, I'm just keen to get a bit of a lesson. I've basically off a 12 handicap, play out at Mount Lawley.
Right.
And I've been pretty keen to get down to single figures.
Good.
But I'm just lacking a little bit of consistency.
Right.
Generally off the tee, I think it's just basically my swing. I just can't get that consistency in my swing.
Okay, what are you finding with the consistency? Is it going left, right?
Generally right.
Generally
yeah,
right.
Basically off the tee,
Okay.
big slice generally, yeah.
Okay, so if we today could get you to move the ball from right to left and move it a little more under your control, you'd be happy?
Oh, definitely.
Good, okay. Outside of golf, what other sports have you played?
I played AFL footy. I was
Right.
with the Dockers for 5 years, went over to Collingwood for a season.
Right.
And then been a cricketer for the last 5.
Oh, great.
So I played down at the Warriors.
You're
Bit of a bowler.
You're bowling?
I'm a
okay.
bowler.
Okay,
yeah.
right.
So I've had a few back problems,
Right.
which has restricted my play in the golf, obviously.
That's
but
pretty important to get past that then, because you're not going to be able to practice much if that back gets sore.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, Michael, look, I base all my lessons on 3 principles. ABC. Attitude, balance, club head awareness. Attitudes, you've got to understand how your mind works in order to learn something.
Right.
Balance refers to understanding the mechanics of your body. And it's pretty simple. When you get the hang of it, it's actually a very natural motion and it won't hurt your back. And obviously the C part applies to the club head, trying to get the club head to work for us, using the ball and get it to work for us. So now, very importantly for me, first rule to every lesson, have fun. Okay, so rule number 1 applies right now. Let's go hit some balls.
All right.
Fantastic.
Feels pretty good.
Absolutely. Nice ball flight there. When you watch a good sportsman, you've been one yourself, what do you notice most about the motion? What does it look like to you?
Well, they're not even trying, are they?
Yeah,
It's all
natural,
relaxed,
balance, flowing. Let me borrow your golf club. Let's get a couple of shots myself. And it's sort of what I notice whether I'm watching a good golfer, a good footballer, a good cricketer, whatever they're doing, there's a real easy flow to the whole motion from start to finish. Now, the first place I'm going to start today, because of your back,
Yep.
I want to explain to you how your body works in the way of balance. Typically, a lot of people, when they come to golf, they're taught to bend over. You ever been taught that?
Yeah.
Okay. This may seem unusual, but I'm going to teach you how to stand. Just want you to stand there for me.
Yep.
Okay? I'm not going to be rude, but I'm going to give you a push. You know, say you sort of fell over?
Yep.
One of the first things we have to understand first is what is good posture. First thing, stand on the balls of your feet. Now, have we got stability? Fantastic. So the first thing is we need to stand for the golf ball in a stable manner. Now, anytime we've been taught to lift something, what have you been told to do?
Bend your knees, keep your
Keep
back
your back straight.
Yeah.
Excellent. So this is what we're going to do. We're actually going to learn to drop onto our quads here, onto the legs. So these big muscles here and underneath here are supporting our back. We want to feel that your hips are underneath you and we're nicely supported. Have a couple of shots, just sort of get a feel for that. Okay.
So bend the knees.
Yep, up nice and straight. Particularly here,
Yep.
feel you've got this in underneath. It's very relaxed almost. It's like it's a very strong poised position there. Away you go. Wonderful. How'd that feel?
Felt fantastic.
Wonderful. Good. Good to do the same again. So have you ever done Pilates or yoga or anything?
I have, yeah, I've done a fair bit of Pilates.
Wonderful.
It's you know, basic training we have at cricket because
Yeah.
obviously bowlers have a lot of back problems.
Yes, yeah.
So Pilates is pretty much one of our major sort of exercises that we do.
Terrific. Getting this set here is exactly the same thing true for golf. This is a basic element of balancing your body. That's the centre of balance of your body.
Well, that wasn't so good.
Good, okay. Well, actually, you said it wasn't so good. All right. Interesting, in golf, there are 2 shots we're going to hit. A good shot or a learning shot.
Yeah.
All right, a lot of people say, oh, it's a bad shot. They get very emotional about it. It's not something we can learn from. What did you actually do?
Well, I got a bit fat, took a lot of turf.
Yeah, you dug a hole.
Yeah.
Good. How do you dig a hole? Which way do you move the golf club? Down.
Down.
Absolutely. Good. So, we'll keep it simple, silly. And the key is that if I get over here, bent like so, which way am I going to swing? Which way do I look I'm going to throw a ball?
Straight to the ground.
Okay, now I'm out in the outfield. I'm going to throw a ball back in from the boundary. How would you be prepared for that? Standing on a skateboard, surfing, all these sort of things. You balance your body up.
Yeah.
So I really want you to feel that you're tall, tucked underneath here, so that your body can move freely without being encumbered by the ground. I'm going to get you to stand up completely. Good. Look at the target. Now, as you're there, feel like a baseballer now.
Yeah.
And drop your body into what feels to be that really athletic position. Looking at the target though, that's it. Good, now put the club behind the ball. Just give it a hit. First thing we do, we've got you out of the ground. That's the important thing, that if you can recognise that every shot we hit is an opportunity to learn.
Okay.
What have you picked up today?
Well, basically just to go, be myself, relax,
Yeah.
and sort of just let it happen.
Great.
You know, when you try, it's like anything. You know, with cricket, you try and force it and try and bowl fast. Is generally when you don't.
Yes, yes.
So when you just keep relaxed, and that's when I've played my best golf, is when you just go out and relax, and there's nothing on your mind. You just swing and relax and hit the ball.
Take all the rubbish away from
Yeah,
it.
definitely.
Fantastic. Mike, thank you
Good
very
on you,
much for
mate.
your time, mate.
Thank
Lovely.
you.
Cheers.
Ta.